KUAM News, winner of the 2022 Regional Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for the Culture Club.
Half a day, everybody, and welcome back to the Hotspot. I am joined by my friends now with the Guma organization, Brandon Fujikawa and Monica Guzman. Brandon, half a day. Good to see you.
Half a day.
And buenas, and welcome back to the island, Auntie Monica. I understand you came back from a very fulfilling trip, and perfect timing because the Guma, should we call it a cohort, is graduating, or the latest round of entrepreneurs?
Yes. Thank you very much, and half a day and aloha.
Absolutely.
Or aloha. Yes. Always good to be home.
Okay, so of course, for anybody that does not know the Guma organization or the very fine work they do, it's Guam Unique Merchandise and Art. Brandon, maybe set this up. Give us a little bit of context real quick. What does Guma do, and who do you serve?
So Guma supports entrepreneurs or people who are seeking to start a small business or start any kind of business. So we provide trainings, and we serve anyone who's interested in, who has any idea or any passion that they want to turn into profit.
Very, very cool. So Auntie Monica, I know it's like anybody can just say, okay, well, read a couple web pages, like take a training class, read a brochure, but you guys actually put your cohorts or your students, entrepreneurs, I guess, through a pretty rigorous but very, very worthwhile 16-week training program. Can you tell me about the curriculum a little bit?
Yes. Thank you, Jason. We do have an annual 16-week training program that we partner with the Small Business Development Center. And what we do is it is an intensive class. It's held every Saturdays from 9 a.m. to noon, and we go through the whole gamut of how to develop a business, how to write a business plan. And so that at the end of the 16 weeks, you should have a completed business plan that you can take to the bank to seek funding. During the 16 weeks, we also bring in subject matter experts in branding, in finance. We bring in attorneys. We bring in retailers, folks that want to talk about their POS system, just anything that will help the entrepreneurs, our cohort, our students, to think about what the tools they'll need to be a successful business.
Mm-hmm. And Brandon, I know you've got a showroom out there. I would love to see some of the products you have on display, because of course it's a Guam Unique Merchandise and Art, and I know you guys actually cater to creative types and artisans, right? So everything that Auntie Monica just talked about, the finance side, the marketing, the business plan, this is admittedly really, really Greek to a lot of people. So as you take us around your showroom, maybe kind of explain what some of the products are, if you would, please.
Okay, got you. So here we got Guam Glass Works. So she just takes she reuses these bottles, or the glass bottles, and then she also makes them into earring studs. Oh shoot, sorry. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. And then we have Sweet Innocence. Sorry, I don't know if you're losing me.
No, you're coming in perfect.
Right, yeah. So these are like Sensi wax essence. Gotcha. So we have like fried chicken. We have like a mini cake here, some desserts, and then we even have Tanala Kutney and Denancy. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 3 orders of that, please. Just you can invoice KUAM.
Yeah. And then we have Denancy by Amari. And they're pepper based.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Auntie Monica, like I was saying, a lot of people, these are naturally creative types. These are people who have a love of building, a love of making something of their own hands. But what do you find the biggest challenge to be when you get these people, and then you've got to talk about here's how you put your bottom line together. Here's how you make a sales pitch. Here's how you basically turn this into a profitable, functional business with many moving parts.
Oh, I'm glad you asked that question, Jason, because when you're working with creative types, right, you're working with the left side of the brain, or is it the right side of the brain? So anyways, when you're talking about creatives, and then you throw in the business trying to do a business where they have to think critically and in detail, it's really hard for those two sides of the brain to merge. So what we've discovered, and we've developed this model, is we have the creative types try to partner with a friend, a pari, a mulli, a spouse, a daughter, or a family member, and then
Tomorrow networking.
Where they can handle the business part of it and the paperwork and the accounting, because that was the biggest challenge in the first few years that we were. It was really hard to talk accounting with an artist.
Sure.
It was really hard. It was really hard for artists to put value in their time that it takes to create. In the beginning, it was always when you ask them how much is this, it's like, how much now do you want to pay?
Exactly.
And so they're learning how to put a value on their time, how to put a value on their talent, and then bringing in a family member, a gatsun, to help side of things has been a successful model for us and for them. So I would say that was the biggest challenge, is getting creatives to think like a business.
Well, congratulations to what you've done, and this is not the first cohort to graduate. So Brandon, of course, we are celebrating the latest round of now entrepreneurs and thriving business owners to complete your program. So how many graduates do you have for this latest cohort?
Right now we have about 20 or so.
Very nice.
So yeah, it just all depends on whoever submits their business plan and their presentation. But yeah, we're looking about 20 graduates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I might add, Jason,
absolutely.
The graduates, after they finish this program, then if they want to, they can go to the next phase of our program, which is to provide incubator funding.
Absolutely. So you got to make an investor pitch, and you got to say, it's one thing to start up a business, it's one thing, it's another thing to expand it, make it bigger, ship off island perhaps. So it's not just, promote equipment, always your target audience, you're actually reaching out to the world.
Yeah, so that's the second half of this of our program, is they get to apply for funding, and a lot of times it's just that little bit of funding to help them get their business off the ground. Equipment, whether it's software or raw materials for their products, and they go through a Shark Tank process, and they submit their business plan, they do a presentation, and then it's panel reviewed, and then we'll go ahead and fund them if we feel that that's something that's successful.
Nicely done. But as for the current moment, we are celebrating this latest round of graduates. So we're going to play Pop and Circumstance. So when is the graduation ceremony?
It's on from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the UOG School of Business and Public Administration building. Okay,
so that's next Saturday. That's coming up quick.
Yes.
All right.
Right around the corner.
Okay, so we are going to be there. We cannot wait, because it's a wonderful program. I know at least 3 or 4 people that are either involved in taking it, have graduated from it already, and they said it's the best decision they ever made. And these are naturally creative people, so they are your best case study right now for the success of the program. So Brandon and Auntie Monica, thank you very much, and congratulations to the both of you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody.
All right. Stay tuned, everybody. The Hotspot will continue right after this.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the